Hugo Ekitiké continues to impress, but Arne Slot has a significant challenge ahead. Making 4 substantial changes to a team that has just clinched the league title is undeniably a gamble. Such alterations inevitably require a period of adjustment, especially with the tactical shift brought about by the addition of Florian Wirtz. For Liverpool, the stakes are high. Dropping points now could be detrimental in what promises to be a fiercely competitive title race. During this transitional phase, securing results may take precedence over the quality of performances, provided that the overall trend shows a move towards improved teamwork and cohesion. Clearly, there is room for improvement. If Liverpool hopes to defend their title, they cannot afford to concede goals as easily as they did in the Community Shield and in this match. Nevertheless, they managed to secure a victory, with the crucial goal coming from the unexpected source of Federico Chiesa, marking a positive start to the season. Amidst all the discussions about player changes and tactical adjustments, one poignant moment stood out. Mohamed Salah, standing alone before the Kop after the final whistle, wiping away tears as fans sang the Diogo Jota song. This image encapsulates the emotional challenges that Liverpool's players will face throughout this season. While it's important to address the routine aspects of football, it's equally vital to acknowledge the underlying grief that will inevitably accompany this season. The narrative of football often struggles to articulate such deeply personal and unpredictable experiences, yet they are undeniably present. The heartfelt tributes before the match were touching, and the minute silence for Jota and his brother was observed with great respect. However, the game must go on, as life and football are inexorably intertwined. Some of Liverpool's new recruits have adapted more smoothly than others. Ekitiké has built upon the positive impression he made during the Community Shield, while Milos Kerkez has found the adjustment more challenging. The 21-year-old Hungarian had a difficult outing last Sunday, struggling against Ismaila Sarr and facing his former teammate Antoine Semenyo. Kerkez appeared somewhat anxious throughout the match, as if he began to doubt his abilities. In his attempts to make decisive plays, he seemed to lose some of his composure. He was fortunate that an early challenge on the Ghanaian resulted in minimal contact, but he was rightly cautioned for a reckless flying tackle on Adam Smith. It's worth noting that Andy Robertson, who replaced Kerkez in the second half, didn't fare much better. Semenyo had previously outmaneuvered Kerkez to connect with a low cross from Adrien Truffert, and a similar play led to Bournemouth's first goal just 4 minutes later, this time with David Brooks providing the cross. This suggests that Kerkez's struggles may reflect a broader tactical issue rather than just individual performance. Both the Community Shield and this match highlighted a recurring theme. Liverpool appears dynamic in attack, but vulnerable in defense. The shift to a more man-to-man pressing strategy seems to have exposed them to direct runs into the spaces that have been inexplicably left open behind or in front of their back four. The equalizer was a striking example of this vulnerability, as Semenyo sprinted 60 yards through an unguarded area, while Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate retreated, ultimately finishing past Alisson. It's unfortunate that what should have been a triumphant moment for Semenyo was marred by his report of racial abuse to referee Anthony Taylor. Ekitiké, on the other hand, left a more favorable impression. Despite some confusion over missing a simpler chance after scoring a brilliant goal, his performance was commendable. He received the ball surrounded by 6 Bournemouth players, skillfully maneuvered through Marco Senesi, and finished with impressive composure. However, the focus should also be on the adjustments to the system. The situation may improve once Ryan Gravenberch returns from suspension to reclaim his position in the midfield. It's hard to envision him, regardless of the pressing strategy, leaving the center of defense as exposed as it was during Bournemouth's equalizer. Dominic Szoboszlai has yet to convince in a deeper role, and he may find himself as a backup to Wirtz moving forward. One of the concerns raised during the Community Shield was Salah's isolation, but this issue seems to be on the path to resolution. His developing partnership with Jeremy Frimpong is still a work in progress, yet there were promising signs of synergy with Ekitiké. Salah played a crucial role in Liverpool's late push for victory, with his cross leading to a series of shots, blocks, and half clearances that culminated in Chiesa's volleyed goal, followed by Salah's own decisive finish for the fourth. While this Liverpool team is far from the controlled unit of last season, they are, for the moment, a winning team.